Yo, what's going on, fam? Hope all is well. Today's video, we're going to be talking about, you guessed it, the US dollar. We're going to keep talking about US dollar until it continues to go, until it starts to go up. It already started to go up. Let's just dive into it, right into it. So, the DXY, all right, same thing. We're still in a weekly demand zone, still in a weekly demand zone. Daily, we're still on the daily demand zone right over here. This blue horizontal rectangle. And then what's interesting is that last week we came into the zone and we got a reaction. We got a drop base rally, and price came into this new demand zone. So actually, we're actually inside a weekly and two demand zones, which is which is amazing. All right, it's a great thing that's happening to a DXY. So what I'm currently I didn't show you guys. What are the retail traders doing? All right, what are they doing? They are currently extremely bearish. All right, they're more bearish than last week and the week before that. So, as I mentioned, we're still looking for buys. We're still, seasonality is still showing up that it should continue to go up. Look at this spike on seasonality. All right, this is the 15 years, this is the 5 years, and then the 10 years is telling us that we're approaching a rally. All right, look at this rally that we're expecting. So several things telling us that DXY should continue to go up. So what I'm looking for right now for the DXY is two things. First, or three things. I would like for the 4 hour to give us a lower low, then break, give us inverted head and shoulders, bullish engulfing, and we're in the trade. If not, I am looking for in 12 hours. If it gives me another bullish engulfing, if it gives us another bullish engulfing, then I'm probably gonna be buying this. All right. So maybe same thing for the daily. If we get like a bullish engulfing, I'm probably gonna buy it, but I'm more inclined into buying it on the lower time frames. So let's see. But what's important here is that we are bullish on the dollar. So now all we have to do is long the dollar against other currencies. So LWUSD, we're looking for shorts. We have a supply zone here. It kind of pierced and then it printed us um, a tweezer candle, a reversal candle. All right. And what's more interesting is that on the daily we have this rally based drop, and price came into that zone and literally kissed it and it reacted. Also, another thing, we have a rally, a base, and a drop. And then price last week came into this daily demand zone and reacted. All right. So all of this zone is a great zone to short the EUR USD. All right. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for simply, as you guys can see, we have inverted head and shoulders, and we can say that we can argue that it's currently retesting the neckline of the head and shoulders. And if you see here, it's creating a right shoulder. It's creating higher high, higher high. I mean higher high, higher low, higher high. Then it printed um, an equal low, and we're expecting a pullback for the bearish engulfing to create that head and shoulder to continue to the downside. Let's see if this week finally LWUSD is gonna drop. All right. Oh, another thing. I entered a trade last week. I entered a trade last week. It was it was right here. All right. It was right here. Yeah, I entered trade right here because yeah, we were doing lower lows, lower lows, lower high, and then I entered on this around this bearish engulfing. Obviously, I um I didn't get stopped out. As I mentioned, if price closed on top over this zone, I was gonna I was gonna close the trade. So that's exactly what it did. So I literally lost like 0.05% when I risk, and I risked 2% per trade. So I didn't lose essentially anything on this trade. So yeah, that's pretty much trade management, which is very important in trading. So you let's talk about AUD USD real quick. AUD USD, this is a daily chart. I'm expecting pullback to this zone. If it gives me a beautiful bearish engulfing on the daily, I'm entering this trade. Then on NCD USD, pretty much the same thing. I'm expecting price to come back to this supply zone, supply zone, to continue to the downside. When it reaches that zone, I'll probably gonna be looking for lower time frame uh, breakup structures. And last but not least, which is one of the cleanest setups for this week, is USDCHF. As you guys can see, there's a daily, I mean monthly demand zone. We're actually in it. Also, we have a weekly demand zone. This drop, this drop base rally. Then on the daily, we also have this demand zone right here. And curious, and the same thing as Euro USD. Last week we printed a rally. We have a drop base rally, and price came into that demand zone on a daily, and it rejected. It rejected with this candle. So what am I looking for on USD I'm currently looking for what's drawn right now, which is a lower low, break of structure, pullback, and then continue to the upside. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, any doubts, just leave it in the comments or send me a DM. Happy trading, guys. Much success to all of you this week. Cheers.